Hi everyone, it's Lainey K. Today I'll be talking about Kanzashi. As a quick description, Kanzashi making is basically the Japanese art of folding ribbon, usually into petals, which then are made into flowers. Traditionally, they were worn in geisha's hair, but nowadays lots of people wear them in lots of different styles. So here are the tools that you're going to need to make the petals. Ribbon, obviously, preferably double-faced satin, but there are lots of different types of ribbon that I have found to work, so experiment, have fun. Any of the following: a rotary wheel cutter, scissors, sorry, not shown, or a fancy-pantsy electric ribbon cutter from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description box. I used to go for scissors, but I have found myself using the rotary wheel cutter more often these days. Next, you'll use fire! Perhaps that's one of the reasons that I love this craft so much. Some people usually just use a lighter, but I find my hands hurt after a while, so I just light a candle. You will also need something to cut your ribbon on, and something to hold your petals as you burn them. I use jewelry making pliers. I know, I can hear the jewelry makers gasp and cringe, sorry. Anyways, let's get started. So I will be using the petals we make to create a flower hair comb thing today. First, you cut out 7 square pieces of ribbon. The more perfect the square, the easier it is to make, but I have made it work with super lopsided squares. You'll then fold the square diagonally. Next, you'll fold the corners down to the top point. It looks like a little shawl. Then you'll fold the whole thing back and cut off the point. Now burn that cut you just made. The reason people use double-faced satin is because it becomes a kind of like plasticky goo when melted. So you use that to hold the petal together. Remember kids, fire is hot, so you probably don't want to do what I'm doing and smush it together with your fingers. You can use the pliers instead. Next, you'll cut off the pointed end. Notice that I'm cutting along the same line as the top of the petal. Then you will burn the cut that you just made into a Y shape. Go ahead and do this for all 7 petals. Aw, look how pretty. Okay, so you've now made 7 petals. So now, we make a flower! Naturally, to do this, you will need some more tools. Yay, crafting! You think you have enough stuff to make what you want, and then BAM! You need more stuff, but here we are. So you're gonna need some felt to put on the back of your flower. Amazon is your friend here again. Anywho, I found a hack that usually makes things go easier, but of course, when I recorded this video, it actually did the opposite. However, for this hack, you will need a sack needle and a nail, a big one. Now, you can either eyeball cutting a circle out of the felt or use something as a guide. However, if you're like me, my freehand circles are most decidedly not circles. So you are going to use the nail to poke a hole in the middle of the felt circle. Move it around a bit to make the hole bigger, or don't. Whatever makes you happy. And now, using the hole as your guide, glue down the petals. Careful, hot glue is in fact hot. I ended up making the circle a bit too big here. A little smaller probably would have been better. And now for the stamen! I got the tiny ones from Wish. I can't find what I bought there anymore. Sorry. The medium ones from Amazon and the large pearly ones from Hobby Lobby. Okay, here's where you can see when I messed up. The threads on the stamen were too thick, and when I tried fewer, I didn't like the look of the flower. But here's the hack I was telling you about. You bend the stamen in the middle and stick the ends through the sack needle. Then pull it through the middle of the flower. You can see me struggling there. In the end, to fix this issue, I added some string to the stamen loops and used that to pull it through. But even then, I broke a couple of the stamen threads. After you get the stamen through, you hot glue them down. Next, you'll cut another felt circle to cover up the hot glue. It makes it easier to attach the comb, and it also makes it look nicer. I picked out a clear comb, but Amazon has a good selection of different kinds. Are you seeing a pattern here? I'll put the links to some of the stuff I bought for this in the description below. Now, glue that sucker on there. Some people glue a strip of felt to the comb first, but the flower was big enough that it covered everything, so I didn't see the point. And oh, hey look, we're donesies! Oh, one more thing. I wanted to show you different kinds of hair things you can make, so here are some of my better ones. That's it for this one. If you liked this video, well, you know the drill. Like and subscribe. But if you want another tutorial on another petal type I make, let me know in the comments. Thanks for sticking through this video. Have a fabulous day.